No, because you're trying to identify me, and I haven't been convicted of a crime. Well, I have not committed a crime either.
So legally, if
no, not legally. This
sir,
is not a stop and ID state. This is not
legally,
a stop and ID state.
If we are investigating a crime, you are legally required to identify yourself.
No, I'm not.
You are.
A tense encounter unfolds right in a bank parking lot. The man insists he's innocent, while police keep demanding his ID and accusing him of reckless driving. What follows is a heated back and forth over constitutional rights and whether this stop is even lawful. Do the officers really have proof, or is this just an abuse of power? Watch until the very end to catch every detail, and don't forget to comment below, whose side are you on in this situation?
How you doing?
Good. So we got a report, is, this vehicle driving around, yelling at people, going the wrong way on a one-way. We're just trying to figure out what's going on.
Okay, well, I didn't call you guys, so
Nope,
you should
didn't.
probably go find them, talk to them.
No, we had the person call saying, you driving around, we're doing that. So
Well,
we're just trying
obviously
to
I'm
figure out
parked,
what's going on, man.
so
All right, so where did you come from initially?
that's none of your concern.
Well, yeah, it is, because I'm here investigating the situation, man.
Okay, what
You got
crime
your
have I
ID?
committed?
Well, driving the wrong way on a one-way.
Can you show me where
driving.
Can you show me where I went a wrong way?
Like I said, man, we're
You
just
can go
trying
talk to the
figure
bank
things out.
manager because they have already talked about this,
Okay.
and I'm not answering any of your questions.
So then why did we get a call?
Again, not answering your questions.
Okay, why did we get a phone call about you?
Why don't you
driving
call the
wrong way?
person who made the call and then find out from them why you received a call?
They told us you
Okay,
drove the
again,
wrong
I'm not
way,
asking
and then
or
yelled
answering
at
any
you, and then
questions.
yelled at them when they
Again,
contacted
I'm not answering any questions.
you. Do you have your ID, sir?
Again, what crime have I committed and what crime have I been suspected of committing in order to show you my ID?
Reckless driving.
Okay, can you prove that?
Right now, we just have a word.
Again,
we're
that's
investigating,
a
sir.
word. That is not a crime.
It's
I'm
an
not giving you my
investigation.
ID until you have shown me where I have committed a crime.
Sir, can
Again,
I see your ID?
No, you may not.
All right, what's your name?
Again, I'm not answering any
You're
questions.
not going to answer any questions.
Nope.
All right, can we have a conversation then of what
No,
happened?
I told you, I'm not answering any questions.
Why?
Go find the individual that made the call. You have business with them. You don't have any business with me.
No,
I do
we
not
have
consent.
business with you.
No, you
because
don't.
You're the one. They're called about you, so that means our business is also with you. We have to contact the RP. We're going to contact that individual, but we also need to talk to you as well. There's two sides to every story, right? They're giving their side of the story. What's your side
Again,
of the story?
go talk to the bank manager or the individuals within the bank or the individual that made the call. I have no business with you.
We can hang out, but we're hanging out outside your car.
Yep.
That's the deal. Is that
I'll
fair?
happily go talk to the bank managers and stuff, but you need to
Am I
stay
being
with my
detained?
car. At this time, yes.
Okay, you have 2 minutes
That's
for
not how this
detainment.
works. So, I'm off
Again,
the jail.
I understand, and I'm not trying to be a pain, but
That's
I am
fine.
not answering your questions because I do not consent to this, and I'm not the one that called you. You need to go find who called you, and you need to have that issue with them.
You don't have to be happy about what's going on. I understand that. But when we're investigating a crime, you do have to identify yourself. That is
Well,
one of the few things that
That's
you do
only
have to do.
if I am
You're
convicted of a
suspect-
crime and or suspected, then you can arrest me, in which
I'd
you'll
rather
have a
not do
lawsuit.
I'd rather not do that. One of the things that you are required to do when police are
Again,
investigating
I'm not
a
giving you
crime,
my ID because I have not been convicted of a crime.
you can't be convicted of a crime unless we know who we're talking to.
Well,
That's not how that works.
again, I have not been convicted of a crime. You guys did not physically see it. There is no injured party, and that is unconstitutional.
I'm not going to sit here and argue with you.
Well, you're trying to get me to have a conversation with you, which isn't going to happen. You need to go have a conversation, again, with the individuals within the bank or the person who made the call.
And that's what he's doing.
Okay.
So as long as we can sit out here, we don't
That's
have
fine.
to talk.
Can I put my keys in my pocket?
Absolutely.
Okay. Can I put these documents through here?
Yeah.
There's nothing in them.
No worries.
It's just what I came to the bank for.
Nope. As long as
pen?
yep. As long as we can stay outside,
I'm-
then I don't have any issue.
That's fine.
Affected crime is careless driving.
Okay, well,
I'm just.
I want to see
I'm-
proof.
I'm not
I want to
looking
see
at
proof.
arguing with you. I'm just telling you. You asked the
Show me.
question. I'm answering.
I get that.
I don't have a video camera in my
Okay.
car that watched you do it.
Then you
I'm
cannot
not-
be the injured
I'm not
party
trying
then.
to argue with you.
I get that.
I'm just telling you.
But you cannot be the injured party. You cannot convict me of a crime right now.
Correct. I'm not a
because
court.
you are not the one that saw the supposed or alleged thing happen.
That'd be a witness. I'm a cop.
Exactly. And so right now you're unlawfully detaining me because you have no proof other than somebody's account of something that may or may not have happened. Therefore, you are accusing me of being guilty instead of presuming innocence. Yes, you are, because otherwise I would not be quote unquote detained right now, and I could get in my vehicle and I could travel away from this area.
This is no different than a traffic stop.
This is different than a traffic stop. because you have unlawfully detained me with the quote-unquote reasonable suspicion of committing a crime, which you do not have any witness, which I have a constitutional right per my 6th Amendment to see my witness. Where is this witness?
You have a right to confront your witness
Yes.
in a court.
Okay.
That's how that works. You good hanging out for a sec?
Yeah.
I'll be right back. If you want to hang for a second.
All right, man. So here's where we're at with everything. Checked the bank manager. Unfortunately, they don't have cameras at the parking lot. They said that you and another customer got into a little argument out here over driving stuff. Each one seemed to accuse the other one of driving poorly, driving too fast, whatever it may have been. Said you did admit to at one point driving down the wrong way of a one-way street.
No, I didn't.
Well, that's what the bank manager just told me.
No. She said, I bet you she said that it looked as if I'm pulling into a parking lot. Show me
Sir,
where the
I'm
one-way
telling
is.
you exactly what she just told me.
I want to see where the one-way is. And where's the one-way, and I want to see the video.
They don't have videos.
Okay, well then you cannot convict
Sir,
me of a
I'm
crime.
not, can you let me talk? I'm being very polite and calm.
And I'm being irritated because
Yes,
you
you
guys
are.
are preventing me. You guys are illegally detaining me right now. This is called kidnapping at the moment because you are not letting me travel from my
It's
area
not.
to continue with my life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. That is a violation
not.
of my constitutional
We're
rights.
detaining you in the investigation of a possible crime, which
Okay.
we are legally
Show me the
allowed
proof.
to do. That's why it's called an investigation, sir. If you'll let me finish talking, we'll get you on your way.
No, because you're
bank-
trying to identify me and I haven't been convicted of a crime. I have not committed a crime either.
So legally, if
No,
we
not
are
legally. This
sir,
is not a stop and ID
sir,
state. This is not
legally,
a stop and ID
if we
state.
are investigating a crime, you are legally required to identify yourself.
No, I'm not.
You are. I'm not going to push it though, okay? So I'm just going to tell you what the bank manager told me because you told me to go talk to the bank manager, right?
I
Is
told
that
you to go talk to the bank, yes.
And what did they?
And I told you to find the other individual that quote unquote made
and
this.
another officer called and spoke with her.
Okay.
Okay. So let me talk.
Continue.
Is
Go
that
ahead.
fine? The bank manager told me that you admitted to driving on the wrong way on a one-way. You two got into a little argument in the parking lot. The other person doesn't want anything done right now. So we're done.
Well, then am I free to go?
Yes.
Then have a good day.
Clearly, this wasn't just a simple traffic issue. It raised serious questions about civil rights, transparency in police investigations, and the limits of authority. The man firmly stood his ground, refusing to answer questions or hand over his ID until officers had no evidence left to justify holding him. What do you think? Did the police follow proper procedure, or did they cross the line? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you won't miss our next breakdown.
I'm not answering no questions. I'm not saying shit. I'm not providing no ID or no none of that shit. You want my address is motherfucking Earth.
A black man was just walking when suddenly the police stopped him, claiming he matched a suspect's description. But is this a real investigation or just another case of prejudice and racial profiling? In this video, you'll witness the full tense exchange between a citizen and the officers where questions like, "What crime did I commit?" and "Why am I being arrested? I being detained?" are never given a clear answer. Watch until the end to see how it all unfolds, and don't forget to leave a comment. Do you think this was a legitimate investigation or harassment based solely on skin color?
The fella ran for what? I didn't do nothing. You can't. You can't. I mean, look, detain me for what? I'm going home, man.
No, you're not. Not right
Why
now.
not? Why not? Why not?
Because right now you're being detained.
For what? For
Okay.
what?
We just
For what?
explained it to you.
For what? Did I investigate for what? Because I'm black? Because I'm black. Investigate for what? Officer what?
No, you're not.
Officer what? What did you see me do? You didn't see me do shit. Nothing. You didn't see me do shit.
What is your
But
name?
walk.
What is your name?
For what?
Okay, I'll explain it to you again. About an hour ago, we had an intruder at an elementary school.
It wasn't me.
Okay, well, you match the description.
I don't care what I match.
Okay, well, we're going to have to get the victim here and have the victim take a look at you to make sure that you're not the person that we're looking for.
Get it on your own time. I got shit to do.
Well, I'm sorry about that, but you're detained right now.
For what?
Because you fit that description, sir.
It's a whole bunch of people fit the description. I don't know where that school at. Ain't no school over here. I'm black and I'm walking. Where is the school at? I'm black and I'm walking. Probably only black in this vicinity.
The school is about 1.5 miles from here.
What the fuck do I look like?
Avenue.
Bruh. Can I go now?
No.
Why not? Why not?
You're being detained.
For what?
Because
What crime did I commit?
We're gonna bring a victim here to take him.
I got
have him
shit
take
to
a
do,
look at
bruh. I got shit to do.
you. Well, I'm sorry about that.
You being a motherfucking dickhead, you being a fucking you this is totally unexcusable. This is basically stopping Wally Black. He's the only black motherfucker around here just stop him.
The description of the suspect was a black male in his 50s.
Do I look like I'm fucking 50,
with
bruh? Do I
facial
look like I'm fucking 50?
Yes.
Yes.
Probably.
Yeah, nah. Fuck that.
You've got gray hairs in your beard.
I
just
don't
like
give a
me.
fuck. There's people
Okay.
that's 30 that got fucking gray beards.
Yelling. It's
I
not
got the right to
Stop
speak.
yelling. It's not
You can't
necessary.
tell me how loud and how
Necessary.
voice, how
It's
you
not
cannot,
necessary.
you know, there's not a
You don't have to stop
motherfucking
being-
law
you don't
to
have
say,
stop being
I don't
polite.
care.
It's
You
not
cannot
necessary.
tell me to lower my
Not
voice. I don't have to
necessary.
lower my
Not
voice.
necessary.
It's not a law to say
Calm
I gotta
down,
speak in a certain
sir.
tone.
Calm down. Calm down.
I'm calm down. I ain't got,
Calm
you ain't
down.
got, you ain't gonna
you
tell
wanna
me
speak to
how
a
fucking
supervisor,
loud
or
and
am I
fuck I
your-
can or can't speak.
Did you want to speak to a supervisor? Because if you yelling, I'm not gonna be able to talk to you.
I don't give a fuck. I don't
Okay,
want to
well,
talk
then I
to you
don't need to be
anyway.
here.
I don't want to talk to you any
Thank
motherfucking
you.
way.
All right.
Give a fuck about your supervisor.
So the description of the person.
I don't give a fuck about the description. How about that?
Well, you asked why you're being detained.
How about that? I don't give a fuck about your description.
Well, that's the explanation of why you're being detained.
They stopped me because I'm motherfucking black. I'm not answering no questions. I'm not saying shit. I'm not providing no ID or no none of that shit. You want my address is motherfucking Earth.
Looking at the whole situation, the real tension doesn't come from the investigation itself, but from the lack of transparency and the clear signs of bias from the officers. Citizens have the right to ask questions and be respected, not to be detained based on a vague description. This isn't just a heated exchange. It's a clear example of how racial profiling and discrimination still exist in our society. What do you think? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you won't miss our next analysis video.